Even though that was a disappointing result, they're going to bring it.
Yeah. 2-0 lead.
Well, the split was
Chris, you
okay.
want to lead us
The
off?
split was okay. Speaking of that, let's talk about. Steph didn't want to talk about last week, but how was the week of practice? Was the message received? I imagine it was with this veteran group.
Yeah. I think we've moved past the Portland game. The learning curve there was to understand that when you have teams on the ropes, you have to have that killer instinct to put them away. That was the message. Here at Lumen Field, home field, we want to make sure that we come out on the front foot. That message has been sent. So we got past some of the negativity. Angst and negativity, and trying to make tangible changes for this particular match.
I get an update on Raul.
That's not good news, Jada. He had his MRI yesterday. The doctor read it yesterday afternoon. He will be out for about 4 weeks, maybe 5. He does have a strained right hamstring, and it wasn't good news. And I feel for him because he had scored 2 goals, and we needed him back in a good run of form. So that was a bit of bad news yesterday.
Was it anything was it something that was developing, or
No,
was
it just happened in training.
It was in training.
We had him modified in both days of training, and it unfortunately happened in the latter parts of the second training day. And we're going to try and make sure that we get him right. He's an important part of the team. We'll take a little extra time this time to make sure when he comes back that he's fully ready to go.
Is there a sense of some common thread that you guys have maybe not was anything new, I guess, discovered? I was like, okay, maybe this is the root cause.
That's a great question. We MRI'd his back to see if there was any nerve issues, how he runs. Our chiropractor, is his body aligned? We went through everything, Jeremiah. He's a really super valuable part of the team. We've looked at everything. We're in contact with his guys in Peru. It's been a all hands on deck effort. So we'll get it right.
Do you guys have any type of support mentally, emotionally for someone who's been kind of dealing with injuries like that, and might feel?
Well, everybody partakes in that. I mean, when I saw Raul this morning, I said, it's a bummer, and you'll be back. And you try and use words of encouragement, but yeah, sometimes even strong characters, strong personalities are down in the dumps. I mean, that's part of who we are as human beings. So we just try and lift him up, and he'll get back in the gym, and he'll get stronger, and Megan will take care of him, and he'll be okay.
Speaking of injuries, any updates on Christian and Jordan? Jordan's not injured.
Well, Jordan will be available and will feature in the game tomorrow. Christian will not. He did not. He's out here, but he's not going to pass the protocols until Sunday.
So is it? I don't know if you can get into the details of this, but is there like if I remember correctly, there's like multiple steps he has to clear. Has he started clearing any of those steps? He started
clearing some of the steps. That's why he was involved in some of the training. I don't know when you guys got here, but he was involved in a little bit of the 5v2 and a little bit of the warm-up. Then he did some stuff on his own. He'll do another session tomorrow. Then he takes his neuropsych test on Sunday. Then he's got another step after that. He's got to participate in full training. So there are multiple steps before he can return to play.
Brian, the defense has been one of your strong points against Minnesota, team that crosses and sends box players in there. Points of communication and continuing your strong defensive play.
Yeah, I mean, the 4 goals I think were an anomaly, and we'll try and keep it that way. We're aware of teams that like to cross the ball, but you got 2 guys, Jackson and Yaimar, that you cross balls in there. A lot of times that's not going to work against those 2. You got Steph, comes out and cleans up a lot of that. So, for me, it's tendencies. Minnesota has tendencies. We like to play certain ways. We watch film. We show the guys film. We come up with a game plan. We'll see if it works, Mons.
When you got a team that's crossing, is one of those the bonus that can happen is quick distribution from the back line and maybe kind of the
Well,
counter.
transition moments against Minnesota will come from if their outside backs get forward like they like to do. Then who covers those spaces? Sometimes center back, sometimes one of their number sixes can cover that. But yeah, there'll be room to run in transition for sure.
With the, I guess with the injuries and stuff, and you have 3 games coming up this week. I mean, how hard is it going to be to manage players and times?
Alan, we're going to start with tomorrow. We'll reassess everything for Wednesday. I'm telling you, I'm going to put a strong team out on Wednesday, and then we'll worry about RSL after that.
Have you seen anything different about this particular Minnesota and Adrian Heath's system to other ones that you've seen in the past?
Yeah, Adrian still, coaches similar. I mean, he's a strong mentality guy. He likes his team to work. He does, like we say, he plays 4-2-3-1, pushes his outside backs higher. It's always kind of been like that.
Where's Aber in terms of full fitness and rhythm and minutes, since he hasn't been constantly as part
We'll
of
see
the
how
team?
the game goes. There is a minute restriction on him, but we'll see how it goes.
Wyatt Nelson has been out there
Yeah.
quite a bit recently. What is the? I don't know. What can you say about him?
We love the kid. Kid works hard. He gets an extra special workout when Tommy comes, and that's always hard for the young players to come up here and get used to what Tommy does. So he's a good kid. All right, thanks everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks, Brian.
I feel like he was waiting for more. Yeah.